under the guidance of President Tayyip Erdogan and support from Government of Pakistan. This trade and goods agreement will now reflect the strength of our brotherhood and our fraternal relations. Our brotherly relations are anchored in mutual trust, mutual respect, and of course spanning over hundreds of years. But our trade and investment volume didn't do justice to this unique relationship between two countries around the globe. Today, this agreement will inshallah pave the way for our future business relations, and subject to efforts from both sides, supported by business community from both sides, I have no doubts that in time to come, our relations in terms of trade and investment will touch much higher heights. We have already agreed, and today I believe this is also spelled out, that in the next 3 years we will increase our bilateral trade by $5 billion. Brother Mehmet is smiling. It's a solid proof that this will happen. During my visit to Turkey in the month of May, we were given a very warm welcome over there by President Tayyip Erdogan, my brother and a very visionary leader, and we had very fruitful and productive discussions with business community over there, and agreed to meet in Ankara again and in Islamabad to further our discussion. And here we are, in a span of less than 2 months. Turkish delegation is here, as desired by President Tayyip Erdogan, and we have inked this agreement a while ago. But now I would like to address my Turkish business brothers and sisters and Pakistani business community that here is an opportunity that we must cash upon. Turkey has tremendous experience in constructing hydel power projects, and Turkey has done this in Turkey and outside Turkey. They have great experience and expertise. We would welcome Turkish companies to come and invest in Pakistan in hydel power generation, because by the grace of God Almighty, we have been bestowed upon infinite sources of hydel power generation in the north of Pakistan, which remain unexplored as I speak. So I would invite Turkish firms. I've just spoken to Brother Mehmet, because if Turkey's import bill has touched $100 billion to finance their fuel and energy imports, which is probably unprecedented in the last, or probably in Turkish history. So is the case with us in Pakistan. This year, we have touched more than $20 billion, which we can hardly afford. Even though the prices have started dipping down, but then they're still hovering around $95, $98, and this is still a price which Pakistan cannot afford to pay. And therefore, if we must immediately engage ourselves in exploring alternative sources of energy, hydel power generation I've just explained, and renewables, solar, wind power, and by the grace of God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has again been infinitely kind upon Pakistan, having given great resources in this field, which remain largely unexplored. Of course, we have raised something like 500 to 600 megawatts in solar energy and a few hundred megawatts in wind power, mainly in the province of Sindh in Jampir.